If nothing is coming out of this pipe here, then something is stuck inside here. So there's 2 ball bearings. There's one here and there's one here. So there's one in the end of the piston. There's actually one sat in the bottom of this wet end section. I'm going to unscrew our suction feed, lean the machine back slightly and just pull out. You might get a bit of water fall out. Adjustable spanner. Your pump inlet housing can be unscrewed by hand. Now the first thing you want to check is the first ball, which will be in the end of that piston. Lean the machine back like so. Take your Allen key inside, and you can hear that ball jiggling about, and that means you've released that ball. But because there's 2 ball bearings, it could be one or the other. So what I generally do is take the wet end off and check both balls as I'm doing it. So what you do in this section is take yourself a flathead screwdriver and just put it on the edge and just give it a tap. Take the parts out, and then you'll be left like that. If that ball's out, then you've freed it basically, but it's good to give it all a wipe down as you go. The first thing you'll need to put back in is the big ball seat. Big ball bearing. Ball valve cover over the top of that ball bearing. Push that down firmly so it sits over the ball like so. Is your O-ring, and that will sit flush over the top like that. Next is your bushing section. You want that thinner section going down. You'll just squeeze that down, connect it back to the front of the machine. Be careful not to thread it, so keep it nice and straight. What you want to do is just get this hand tight, then you're going to nick it up with the spanner. So nice and tight. Once you've got your housing back on, you take your O-ring, you're going to plonk that back in the machine. You're going to take your suction pipe, and then you're going to squeeze that into that end. Make sure that's pushed all the way in, and then screw back on, just taking that spanner and just nicking that up. And then that sprayer should be ready to go again.